ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
What is up, everybody, and welcome to a special live stream. Today, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Michael Havens, creator of ICCCon in the building. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, what's up, brother? Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
No, I'm glad I was able to get you on. I saw how you've been doing all these guest announcements on people's shows, and I love it. It's so much fun. It's so different. So I had to hit you up real quick just to be able to get you on. So thanks for coming on, man.
No, thanks for doing it, man. I think it's so good because it'll bring, even if they're what is it called? I guess not really counted views or whatever, but it brings views and stuff to the podcasts that support us, and I love to do that. Anything we can do, you know how it is when you come. Anything we can do to make you more successful makes us more successful. So I don't know. I went on. It was, I think, Rogue 5 Cantina or something, and they were pressing me and being like, give us a guest star, so I was like, fine. And then I did it, and I was like, you know what, why not? Because it's a good announcement. It gives people a reason to tune in besides like your standard subscribers, which are like 1 million. You don't need me, but some other ones, it helps a lot. And I figure, why not? We're all about the community aspect of it. We're all about the podcasters. We're all about cosplayers and people that love collecting the toys and teach, learn, grow the hobby. That's our motto. So this is what does that. And you guys have done that for years. So why not? It seems like a natural progression. Don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but I'm glad I did.
No, it's freaking awesome. And like every time you share like I'm going live today to announce a guest, and I'm like, I've never heard of this person's channel or podcast, go right away, subscribe. I'm in the chat. Like, it's great. So you get to meet people that way too. And then at the show, I'm going to meet all these people where I was in their live chat on their podcast. So it's kind of cool, like bringing the community together and like growing your family at the same time.
Yeah, that's all we're going for with the convention, with everything. All we're trying to do, because see, I don't know. I used to always say, over 35 years old, it's really tough to make new friends. And the thing is with this convention, with these reach outs and stuff like that, we're making new friends, man. I mean, we talk to each other. Everybody talks to each other, and it builds these relationships. And then when you meet each other at whatever con it is, even if it's not ICCCon, but it usually is because we party all night. Yeah. But if you meet your friends, then you become real life friends. And I don't know, those are people you could go on fishing trips to Florida and stuff too. So there's always an upside.
No, for sure. So first, we'll address the chat. We got about 24 people in here right now watching. So let's kind of say hi to everybody. So, Nick, this is where the fun begins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Billy in the building. Let's go. ICCC and Tony about to be a movie. Yes, it is. Legion of Mall, what's up? Patrick in the building. Hello there, gentlemen. What's up, Patrick?
Hey, what's up, Patrick?
Vandalorian. Hello there.
Hello there.
Nicole. Hey, what's up? Lacey, what's up? Lacey's excited for some ICCC chat. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Millennium Workshop, Rex in the building. What's up, Rex? Good afternoon. Michael is the GOAT. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Thank you.
Brandon, what's up, man? Looking forward to seeing everyone again this year. Awesome. Chris, what's up? Hey, what up, Chris? Chris, you coming to ICCCon? Let me know, Chris. What up, Galactic Empire Sumo? Once I'm done with Celebration, ICC is next on the list. Let's go. Awesome.
Very cool.
Michael's the man. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Can't make this year. ICCC 2025. Here I come. Yes, Thomas. Yes.
Don't you worry. We'll keep doing
them. Hello, guys. What up, Peak Obi-Wan? And then Phil, what's up, Phil? Still haven't been, hopefully this year. Yes. So we're up to 32 people right now. Guys, be sure to hit that like button. So, Michael, for the people that don't know, tell us what ICCCon is, why you started it, and why you're keeping it going.
It's a sci-fi convention, essentially, but it's more than that. The best way to describe it, I started a Facebook group about collecting Star Wars toys about 9, 10 years ago, and it is built and built and built and grown into 27 groups, and we started having real-life meetups. Those real-life meetups started off at 15 people at a comic book store in Kentucky where we ate Little Caesars pizza, and we watched Revenge of the Jedi, the movie trailer, on one of those old projector machines. And then it grew into 30 people, 50 people, 100 people, 200, 500. And at that point, I was like, I'm going to do my first IC meetup, Imperial Commissary meetup. That's what the first two letters stand for, Imperial Commissary. And I'm going to do my first Imperial Commissary meetup in Tennessee. So I went to this giant rodeo arena, and I went to rent a 4,000 square foot area of this rodeo arena, like a room. And they said, well, it's really not that much more expensive to rent the entire 178,000 square foot rodeo arena. And I said, okay, why not, sign me up? And then I started cold calling movie stars to try to put them in there, because it wasn't originally, I wasn't really going to get movie stars and stuff like that. We were just going to have a meetup. And what the meetup is where Star Wars collectors, vintage mostly, but all Star Wars collectors would come together that are on the IC pages, the Imperial Commissary pages, and they would buy, sell, and trade and talk about their vintage toys. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, you've seen it, man, but that's why we have those nighttime room sales and all these collectors together in the same place. It originally built out of just show and tell and like pop up sort of flea markets, but for vintage Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what grew it into what it is. So the reason why I started it is I'm not a huge fan of the way corporate conventions are run. They are churn and burns. I'm lucky enough, like I even say this now, I'm lucky enough, I'm blessed enough that I'm able to afford to grab my 2 VIPs for Star Wars Celebration in Japan. I already have a passport. I'm going to be able to pay for the flights. I'm going to be able to get a hotel room. I'm going to be able to transfer money into yen and then pay. And you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For 90% of the American public, 95% of the American public, this isn't an option. I mean, you're looking at this trip for my wife and I, and I'm staring down the barrel at what, 15 grand easy? And that's at the low end. So that's not really feasible for most. So yep. I don't really love that, the way not only is it ridiculously expensive for the vendors, for the people that come, the attendees, or the travel. It takes away that, it kind of sterilizes the family aspect, the friends aspect, the hanging out and chilling with your buddies. I mean, we all know how it is, man. There's a difference between the party where you're going to Vegas to a club and there's a $10,000 bottle of tequila, or you're hanging out on a back porch with your buddies with some beers that cost you all $3 each. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not that it's worse or that it's better. It's just because having fun and enjoying Star Wars should not rely on having big pockets. It just shouldn't be a thing. Anyone can have fun. Anyone can enjoy Star Wars. And we just give another option that I don't even want to say it's a lesser option, because I don't think it is. It's just not as crazy, not as expensive. I don't know. For example, the VIP. I went to VIP at Celebration before I did this, and I had a $750 badge around my neck, $750 badge around my wife's neck. I'm in a room with folding chairs, a tepid water cooler in the corner, and I'm eating a $35 plate of orange chicken I paid for with a $9 soda, and I wouldn't have wished that chicken on my worst enemy.
Yeah,
we just took all that away. You buy a VIP badge, we're going to feed you all weekend. You got snacks, candy, pie, ice cream, sodas, whatever. Like, why can't it be that way? And it can be that way unless you're paying for walnut encrusted coffee tables and private jets. We don't do that. Everything about ICC Con is 100% volunteer. I don't even make money off it. That's the reason why all our autographs are cheaper than everywhere else. It's because we don't tack on money. We don't bang up the fan. We give you exactly, like, if the guest star charges X amount of dollars, that is exactly what you're going to pay at ICC Con. And nobody does that. And that's why people go, oh, how do you make it so cheap? All we do is we don't just take extra money from you for something that doesn't involve us. That's that's the secret. But I don't know, man. Honestly, it's just because Star Wars should be for everybody, and it shouldn't be as sterilized and controlled. For example, they have somewhat room sales at Celebration. It's always hidden. They always keep it secret. It pops up in a hallway, and it gets disbanded by wholesale security within like 20 minutes. And the reason why is because it's corporate. It's corporate. I go into the hotel being like, you want me to rent out your entire hotel for a weekend? You're going to let a bunch of crazy nerds be in your lobby at night trading toys. And they're like, okay, but we plan on that. So I don't know. But the best way I can explain ICCCon, besides the stuff that I already said, is to hand it over to somebody that's already been. And you've already been. So you tell the people, because you go to a lot of cons, brother. Why do you like it?
Yeah. So like it's so crazy. And I've been going to conventions since like 2015. Like I like MegaCon was my first convention, Celebration, New York Comic Con, and it was 2022. And it was this video, Mike from OG Geek. He posted this video, and when I read the title, it said best Star Wars show I've ever attended. I was like, what is ICCC? Like I like right away. So like, I'm watching this video and I was immediately like, I need to go here. I was jealous right away because from seeing all of this, and then like throughout his vlogs, you saw the hotel lobby sales, you saw the room sales, and I'm like, what is this? Like, where's this magical place where that happens? Because I've never seen or experienced anything like that. So like Mike's video, like it was amazing. I saw so many things in there I wanted. And then like the thing that you mentioned about like family, like friends having a beer together, like it's crazy. Like, does he have the lobby one in here? Because it's funny, he's just walking around the lobby, drinking a beer, buying A-wings like crazy. It was like, what? Like, what is that experience? So then for me, I was like, I'm going next year. You announced the dates for 2023. I applied for press. And I just applied just to apply. Like I just started my channel. I only had 300 subs and I got approved. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee. Got this bad boy in the mail. I was so excited. Like this was my first press pass ever. Like ever. Right. It was from you. So it's like it's special. So then I go, and Jose from General Kenobi's Bunker was going too. And I knew him from online, from YouTube, from Instagram. And we planned it where our flights landed at the same time, and we went to the same hotel so we could split the Uber to the hotel, take the Uber to the show, and then we also met up with Joe from JMC Collection from Rogue 5 Cantina, and like we spent all 3 days together. Two strangers I've never knew, and like now they're like best friends for life, which is wild. And it was just crazy. Like I got a bunch of videos from when I was there. The thing that blew my mind the most though was the room sales and the lobby swap. So that I saw and I was like, this can't be like a real thing. Like this is too cool. Cause like once the show was done, everyone started packing up their stuff to go to the lobby. And then like when you walk in, when I saw this, I was like, what? It blew my mind. Like I never knew this was a thing. So like just the amount of stuff is ridiculous, from like a $5 figure to a $25,000 graded Millennium Falcon. Like the range was insane, but it was cool seeing that stuff on the low end and the high end. And so many people in this room, like this couple right here at this table, they sat next to me at Anaheim Celebration for the Kenobi Red Carpet World Premiere. And I had no idea. I was just at their table talking to them. And they're like, yeah, we were at Celebration. I was like, oh, yeah, I was there too. It was great. The Kenobi panel was great. We watched the episode. He's like, yeah, we did too. We were front row. I was like, I was front row. Really? Then I went on my phone and I had like a little selfie that I did showing the front row. And I paused it, and they were right there, like two people next to me. I was like, what a small world. So like this aspect is amazing. Look, Jose right there, Joe right there. And then this part tripped me out was just like, this is somebody's room. Oh, no, where's that? Where's it at? No, there's one guy had like a store in his room. This dude, this is someone's hotel room. Like this is insane. Like well,
you'll see. You'll see a lot more of that this year, man, because it's back at the building where it's all together. Yeah. So you'll see a lot more of the rooms this year. The thing is the reason why you never see this at any other convention is because it's a terrible business decision. I mean, there's,
Yep.
the people that pay to be in the vendor room and stuff like that, it costs some money. And then these guys just set up in a hotel room. But the thing is we don't stifle that. We figure the more toys, the better. You know what I mean? We tell them don't be open during con hours, obviously, because people pay for their vendor tables. But it's a beautiful thing, man. And I don't know. I know there's guys that are like free beer, and there's guys that are like free snacks, and there's I remember I walked by one room 3 years ago, and they were playing cards on a legit poker table somebody brought. But they were playing it for all vintage figures, man. They had a big pile of vintage figures. They all had vintage figures in front of them. It was awesome, dude. I was like, I got to sit down at that. It was cool.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, we just don't stifle it, man. Any corporate convention, this is insane. They would never allow it. It's like taking away vendors' space or whatever. You know what I mean? But we don't care, man. We want it to be like a sleepover back in the day, man. And it is, we all bring our toys together and we play toys together.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I'm super excited. And it was funny. The minute me, Jose, and Joe walked in the very first day, I went to Jose after 5 minutes and I was like, I'm coming to the show every year. Within 5 minutes, I knew, because I'm like, this is my vibe. Like, it literally felt like Celebration, but just cheaper and less crowded. Yep. Which means you'll have more fun because there's more money, there's less people, but it's the same experience. And I never thought I could find another thing that made me feel that way. Because Celebration, if you're there and can afford everything and get there,
it's wonderful.
Yeah, but it's all the people. It's the people aspect. And like that same year, I went to London. I had a blast. ICC was after that. I literally had as much fun with Jose and Joe the 3 days in Tennessee that I did in London for Celebration, which is insane. It blew my mind that it would be that level of fun, like for me, because I just love conventions. I love Star Wars. It was a perfect mix, man. It's so good.
Nice, man. That's exactly what we're going for. But that's the best way to explain it, is just have anybody that's ever been just talk about it. And there's certain things, and the thing is, we listen to people too. So all the things that have changed over the years have been like, well, hey man, this doesn't work perfectly. That doesn't work perfectly. Let's do this, and we actually hear you and change it. I don't know. We also have, the thing is the wonderful thing about this particular convention, and I'm not saying that there's no other conventions like that, but it's very rare, is we are legit nerds, like legit nerds. I mean, there's literally a Boba Fett within reach. You know what I mean? Like that's Princess Leia. There's Rey. Like we're legit nerds. Yeah. So the thing is you're not going to go to the convention and be like, well, that person's just here in order to sell Singapore airline plane tickets. Or you ain't going to walk into a T-Mobile booth, man. I wouldn't allow them to be on site, because it's not like you want to be going checking out toys in a galaxy far, far away and be like, how's your cell phone plan? Would you like to buy your car insurance or something? It's like, I don't know. It's like that cold bucket of water, when you're having a good time. Yeah. And so we just keep it out of there, but also terrible business decisions, because those people pay lots of money to put their stupid pink T-Mobile booth in the middle of things. Yeah. But next time you see a T-Mobile booth at a convention, wonder why. Next time you see, those rain gutter guard things that they...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. We're not worried about falling leaves right now. We're worried about toys. Let's play toys. But that's why we also keep our vendor tables really, really inexpensive. They're completely sold out already for this year, but we keep them really, really inexpensive, because that way we have a surplus of vendors that apply. Yeah. So I'm allowed to just be a ruthless snob and be like, no. But that's why you don't see anything crappy. You see like 1 or 2 Pops vendors. You'll see like tons of vintage toy vendors. You are not going to walk through there and see like, I don't know, like weird soap or whatever. Or like you're walking around and there's like, try our 45 different kinds of dip on a half a Ritz cracker. And you're like, what? But you won't see that. Because we make sure to protect against that. And for families, we even have security go around, look at the tables before we open the venue, and make sure there's nothing too racy, man. Yeah. Star Wars is a PG movie for a PG crowd, and there ain't no reason for it to be rated R and some half-naked Marvel chick on the front cover of a magazine or something. There's no need. So we keep it PG, we keep it family friendly. It's nice, but we also understand that we're all over the age of 21 and we like to hang out at night. So there's a bar and there's live music and there's, we understand the hangout aspect.
Yeah.
But we also try to keep it clean for families just because, I don't know, man. I can understand how a family would be walking around with their, little kid in a carriage, and you don't want to see half of the things on these booths, man, at different conventions, because it's like horror or this or that or the pervy. And not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with Scarlet Witch or whatever. There isn't, but I don't know. When it's like a 3-year-old looking at it, I feel kind of bad. So we try to avoid that.
Nice. So we're gonna catch back up with the chat because these guys are on fire.
They can ask me anything, man. I'm all about answering questions.
Yeah, guys. So there's 37 of you guys right now. 38. Any questions? Drop them in the chat. So Coma Visions, what's up? Sam Whitwer, fingers crossed. Jacob, what's going on? Hyped for ICC Con. This is the best channel for tips at cons. Thank you. Still trying to swing it. Might be heading to Texas. All right, Chris. Chris, you're gonna want to come, man. It's literally celebration. Thomas said, "Holy cow, you're going to Japan? I'll be on the lookout for a pic with you, Michael."
Yeah, do it up, man.
TVC Mackin, what's up? Hey guys, can't wait till ICCC again.
Yeah, buddy.
Victoria, what's up? Hello. Billy said, super hyped for ICCC. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Nick says, Michael's the man with the best interest of the people. That is rare nowadays. Much respect. It really is. It's a breath of fresh air, especially in this day and age where everyone is trying to get a buck and raising everything. Like, we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. Luckily, I get my bucks from things that aren't Star Wars. And I don't know who Swiffer Wefjet is, man, but dude, I like you. So you can feel free to, add me or whatever, dude. You're a nice guy.
That's my brother. That's my younger brother.
Oh, all right. There you go. Hey.
Rex wants to know, was the orange chicken actually orange?
Yeah, man. It had like that gelatin orange on it, where it kind of looks like honey or whatever. It was filthy, though, because all it does is make the crunchy outside of the chicken wet.
Billy, so Billy has been there since year one. The prices on autos year one blew my mind. I know.
Yeah, that's what the actual actors charge, dude. I know Toy Bills. He actually, he's been, I think, like 2, 3, 4 times or something.
Yeah.
He's been a bunch. Yeah.
What's up, Rom? Very excited to go this year. Nice. We'll see you there. Spencer, what's up, gents? Shout out to Spencer, Facebook group. I know he'll be there. Bunta Eve is one of the days, right?
Saturday, he's doing the Bunta Eve event, man. Saturday, I think, right, Spencer? Just answer back on that. I don't have the list in front of me, but he's doing Bunta Eve there, so they're going to have karaoke on site, stuff like that. Yeah. And he's been super awesome. Spencer's a good dude, and it's going to be a killer time. We definitely have programming at night now as well. So I don't know. Bring your dancing shoes. Bring your bring your beer lifting elbows.
Yes. Archer, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is extremely exciting. Jacob, you have I've been counting down to October for so long. I cannot wait. Billy said, I'm ready to pick up some Kenner Grails. Yeah, man. Me too.
That's a spot, man. We had 5 rocket firing Boba Fett's on site in 1 year, one time.
That's crazy.
That's 5. Those are the ones that are going for $500,000 now.
Damn.
Brandon, we got the old ones.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Brandon says, can't swing Celebration and a mortgage, but ICCC doesn't break the bank. Of course, the toys are comparable in price, but the family-friendly atmosphere and the way the event is run makes it. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yes. I bet that was a blast. I think he's talking about when I had the room sales on. Yeah, man. It was just, it's wild. It's like it feels like what is that? What is that old TV show? No, what is it? Twilight Zone. Felt like the Twilight Zone. Like, is this real? Like, this is a dream. Like,
it is a trip, man.
What tripped me out is when you go in the elevator and it has the list of the floors with the room number. Like, I took a picture of that. We stopped at every single floor and checked every single room. So I might even bring some stuff that I want to clear out.
Do
Just
it.
that, like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, here's the reason why I originally started allowing room sales. First of all, I used to go to the room sales of Celebration and stuff, and they always get shut down or busted up. So that was a bummer.
Yeah.
And I was always like, well, if you just ask them ahead of time, it probably wouldn't happen, you know? But the reason why I like, I don't even do the room sales, but I have never ever stopped them. And I do talk about them and help encourage them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the reason why I love them so much is because, just like you were saying there, it's like the Twilight Zone. It's something people don't expect, but it also allows people, like you just said, you were like, maybe I'll bring some stuff and sell some. Do it, dude.
Yeah.
My dream is for everybody to come to this convention and be able to leave with like $10 more in their pocket and everything they ever wanted to buy. Go ahead. Go nuts. You know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to help offset your cost for a convention. I want people to spend zero. I mean, that would be the perfect thing. I mean, spend it so all the vendors get their money and the guest stars get their money, but also make it back. I'm more than happy to support that, you know?
Yeah.
Why not? We all got that bin that we don't want. Somebody else will. Lay it out on a bed.
Yes. Tiara said, gonna be at ICCC this year. Can't wait. You're going? Let's go. Awesome, Tiara. Hell yeah. One Too Young. The things are great. Hanging out with the cool guy named Simon is cool. And then finding out that he's Max Rebo. That's crazy. And then Brandon said, chilling with Veers in the courtyard was insane. That is so dope. So dope. We need Millennium to print a life-size Falcon for next year. Yeah, Rex, you better start working on that right now.
I'll make it fit.
One Too Young says, what I told Mike when I first met him at the first ICCC is that it reminded me of my first cons back in 82, 83. It is real. Yes.
Thanks, man.
Malekith, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sean Solo, Michael, Tony, what's up, fellas? So I met Sean at ICCC when I went last year for the first time too, and now this guy's my best friend. It's crazy.
Nice.
Spencer's excited. Let's go. It's funny you say that. I saw a Verizon booth at SuperCon yesterday, and it kind of threw me off.
Totally, man. It's like so weird.
Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah, like T-Mobile, Cricket, and Window Efficiency Company booths. Like, yeah, come on.
It's like, hey, how you doing? You enjoying your Star Wars day? Would you like to talk about the efficiency of the windows in your house? No, man.
Exactly.
I want to talk about Squidhead.
Oh, man. Dan says 2024 will be my third ICCC, and it gets better every year. Can't wait. Let's go.
We appreciate the core that always comes back. Thank you very much, Stan.
Jordan, what's up? Did I miss the announcement? Not yet. The announcement will be at the end. We're gonna look at in a minute or two. We're gonna look at all the current guests, and then we'll get into that special announcement. Well, Jose, hello there.
There he is.
There he is.
Did you see I got you Lando, Jose?
Yeah.
You were giving me a hassle? There you go.
Yep, that's awesome. This year, will we pick up press badges at will call, or are they going to be shipped?
It all depends on how you did it. Some people chose to pay the shipping on the press badges. Some people chose will call. You would have chose it in your the form you filled out. But I don't know, man. There's a whole bunch of different departments now. I don't even see those. So.
Boons to Eve is on Saturday. Yes, let's
go. Perfect. Yeah.
Nevo, what's up? Excited for ICCC again. So Nevo, I met him at London Celebration, him and his dad. And then when I went to ICCC, his dad was there. So I met his dad there. And then I ran into them again at MegaCon. And now I'm going to run into them next month at Fan Expo and then at ICCCon. So it's just crazy building those relationships. Oh, this is funny. Is Michael a Star Wars collector too?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you don't know? You want to go see my stuff if I could keep the Wi-Fi going?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, here, hold up. Let me unplug.
Live room tour. Let's go.
Live room tour. This is just like my den, but it's got Star Wars stuff in it. But let's go.
Yes.
My wife does the Star Wars Legos and whatnot. Those are all Star Wars Lego.
Nice.
But yeah, here, hold on. Yeah, I'm like the Hair Club for Men president, you know? I'm what is it? I'm not just the owner of ICCC, I'm also a client. Here's swag and stuff from conventions or the ICCC that people give me. Over on this other side, there's some signed Macquarie, some other autographs, some Kim Simmons stuff, the Pine Sol Frisbees.
Yeah.
The vintage ones. Here's my vintage Star Wars complete set.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Here's a piece of the Cryet Dragon. Here's Luke Skywalker autograph. Harrison Ford autograph. Last 17. This is all Lily Letty. So only from Mexico. That's the original Boba Fett drawn.
Wow.
These are some cast and crew gifts from yesterday. Shuttle, other stuff. That's the Revenge of the Jedi trailer that we played at the first IC meetup.
Oh, nice. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Boba Fett.
That is an army of Boba Fett's there.
Yeah, they go all the way up. It's his birthday. Customs. There's the original droid cell for Fett.
Nice.
Here, shuttle. Sorry, I didn't even turn the lights on. Here, hold on.
Man, that room is amazing.
Thanks, man. Then a bunch of carded stuff. But I'm losing the Wi-Fi over there.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there you go. Legit collector.
That is freaking awesome. Good question, Malekith. Jimmy says hotel room still available or sold out. The Sheraton's sold out.
No, the hotel's sold out in like 48 hours.
Yeah, but Jimmy, there's like I was looking on the map because a couple of my friends are going too last minute. There's like 2 or 3 hotels that are like right next to it, so you'll have to.
Oh yeah, there's tons of hotels around there. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
just the main host hotel's filled up.
Yep. Hybrid Toy says Michael is the GOAT. Super amped for this year's con. Let's go. Let's see. Let me see here.
But yeah, man, like, look, everything's Star Wars-y where I am. Just a huge Star Wars mark.
Yeah, everywhere.
It's like a Lego display.
Eric, what's up? Super late. What's up, fellas? I'll hit up ICCC event one day. Sweet collection, Michael. Yes.
Thank you.
Nick, what's up? Nick said, just got word our club table got approved. Come play Sabacc with the scoundrels at the Moonshine Cantina booth. Cannot wait.
Nice. I actually heard they're doing like a live Sabacc thing or something with the stage. I don't know what's going on. It's not my department either, but I heard about it.
That is awesome. All right. So this year you're doing 4 days, right? Is this the first time you're doing 4 days?
Yeah, we moved it to a 4-day con. The major reason is we want to give VIP their own day. And giving them Friday was kind of hamstringing us as far as attendance.
Oh, that makes sense.
We give them Thursday now.
Nice. So, guys, we're going to go through all of the announcements that have been done so far, and then we're going to reveal the newest one. But first, the homie Jeremiah is doing the badges, man. I love this, man. I talked to him a bunch on Instagram before ICC, and then I was at his booth every day, like literally, like left one day with Boba Fett.
There you go.
The next day, left with Darth Maul. The next day, I got a couple of these. So I'm already mentally preparing to buy a piece of art from him every day. Yeah.
Well, you'll have the badge, so you can get free autographs from him. So, because he's going to be the badge designer every year. That's another thing that some cons do, but we definitely do. We take a artists apply, and they send us some artwork, and then it gets voted on to see who wins and gets to design the badges for that year. So all our badges are 100% custom, and it's done by an actual Star Wars or comic book or something artist, but somebody who's up and coming, but also has amazing stuff. You'll attest to it, man. You got so many of his pieces right there.
Yeah.
His stuff is awesome, and we like to do that. Just support great artists.
Yeah.
I also happen to run art galleries in real life as like my job, so I kind of got an eyeball for it.
Nice. So that was one of the first reveals. Then Chris Bartlett, who this man is every droid ever in the Disney era. So I've heard a lot of good things about him. I've never met him, but he seems like a really nice guy. He's
super nice, man. Every time I talk to him, he's like the nicest guy ever.
That's awesome. And then I was excited for this. Amy Allen, aka Ayla Sakura. I love Revenge of the Sith. And I've been seeing her lately on a lot of people's podcasts. Like I think Nilza had her on, Sithcast had her on, and she seems so genuine and nice. And her story is awesome too. So that was a really cool one.
She's super nice. Yeah, she's super nice. And she's got Mark something. He played Boba Fett. I can't remember, but I work at ILM, so they made me a movie star one day thing, which is cool. Yeah.
That's so cool. And then we got Michonne, aka Aura Singh, which is dope, super dope. This one, man, I was like, yo, Biggs, like so much respect to everyone from the OT, the OGs that are still around, which is a handful. So like this is a great opportunity. And he's done a lot of other things like with Doctor Who, with Batman. But when you posted this, I saw a ton of people get excited.
Yeah. Well, the thing is usually the guest stars from England, it's expensive to get people from England. Luckily, I happen to be in the country music party capital of the world, so they put in a direct flight from Heathrow to the middle of the country. So it allows us the opportunity to get some people from England that most conventions can't get. So yeah, I'm super duper excited. Plus, I'm old school, man. I collect the vintage toys. And as you said, they are getting older, and so that's all I'm saying. But yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tough to get from England, man. It's tough to get them across the pond. It
is. So we had that one. Then back to back, I'm like, Greedo?
Yeah,
like,
baby.
What? Like Mr. Who Shot First? Like this is that's another one. He doesn't do a lot of shows, does he?
Well, he's another one in England. No, these guys don't do very many shows, but also the cost is outrageous. Mm-hmm. It's not their cost. It's just, man, you know what a round trip flight from England costs?
Yeah.
You did one for Celebration. It ain't cheap. Yeah. It's not like I'm flying them in from LA where it's like $230 on Southwest. But also it's an opportunity. The reason why I do it is because I know darn well that not only are they going to drag out the old Star Wars fans like me that want to meet Greedo, but they're also going to put the right people for collectors in front of the collectors. If you really look, pretty much the entire thing has some sort of action figure that you could get signed for him.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do that is because I know how we collect, man. We're not usually the kind of people that are like, oh, an 8x10 of a Marvel guy is fine. We're usually like, sign this helmet of you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or sign this toy of yours. So that's why we focus on guys like that. But yeah, no, I don't know the last time he was in America, man. No idea. It's been a while.
So awesome. And then I saw you have Guy Gilchrist, who voiced a lot of like very nostalgic throwback cartoons, and that's awesome too.
He drew all the Muppet Babies, and he was Jim Henson's cartoonist. So if Jim Henson did it, he was the cartoonist for it. And any of the Ninja Turtles that look like that were him too. But he happens to be local. He's been coming since the first year, and he's just such a nice dude, man. We're going to put him on stage this year because he's very fun personality.
That's awesome. And this one, man, Timothy Zahn. When you announced that, I was like, I'm going to bring my Thrawn vintage figure. I'm going to bring my Heir to the Empire book. I'm going to get a plaque. Yeah, there's so many. Like, I'm probably going to get 4 or 5 autographs from this guy just because, like, it's Timothy Zahn.
Well, I had him sign this one at Celebration. I got his autograph actually on this book. And I was like, Mr. Zahn, I'm so sorry, but this is the one I had since I was a little kid, and it's ratty and gross and ruined. Like, look at that. It's just shot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but would you please sign it? And he, right there.
That is so awesome.
So, yeah, back in 2017. So before the ICCC even started.
Oh, that was Orlando celebration.
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, legit nerd. Look at that.
Yeah.
Street cred.
Yeah. That was my first celebration. I found it by accident because I was living in Orlando and I saw banners on iDrive for celebration. I'm like, what the hell is that? I went for 2 days and I'm like, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Man, Zahn, this is awesome. I cannot wait to meet him. And then what do we have here? Holy shit. You got Lando there. That's awesome. Like, how did you pull that? Like, you just knew someone, like knew his agent or something?
Well, I've been cool with, I had his son in 2000, the very first show, 2018.
Yeah.
And I've always kept in contact and I've always like gone back and forth, but this was the first year to be honest, this is the first year we could really afford that. So just because, I mean, he's worth every penny, but he's very famous. He's like the only 3 people that are left with their face and main character presence in Star Wars is him, Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford ain't going to a con. I don't care if you're Disney with $1 billion. He don't care. And then Mark Hamill, he only works for BlackRock, but Informacons, fan expos.
Yeah,
because he's on their payroll, so you can't touch him. So Billy D. Williams, and I'm very, very excited for it because that's Lando, man. I mean, none of us can forget, like, you truly belong with us among the clouds, or there's more of us, Poe, or you know what I mean? He's freaking Lando. Not to mention all the other stuff like Harvey Dent or Colt 45. It works every time. I mean, come on. But he's the smoothest guy ever, and I'm very excited to have him. But yeah, no, that was I've had the contact for that since 2018, and finally we're in the position to do something about it.
That is freaking awesome, man, Lando. And then I think this was one of the more recent ones, Brendan Wayne, which he does a lot of shows, but he seems so fun and so like down to earth with the people, which is awesome. So that is awesome, man.
I just wanted to meet him twice because number one, like the reason why the Mandalorian walks like that is because the Mandalorian walks like that. And I remember back at like episode 2 of the Mandalorian, I'm like, wow, he walks just like John Wayne. And then the dude ends up being John Wayne's grandson. And it was just too cool for me. And now, going forward, I mean, since Pedro is practically going to be a voice actor in a booth, it's going to be him and everything. So there's the Mando as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. Awesome. All right, so a lot of people in the chat are excited about a lot of these people excited for Greedo, for Lando, Biggs, Greedo, Lando. Yeah, there's some bangers, man. Brendan Wayne, they're even excited for Jeremiah doing the artwork. That's awesome. So we do have the next reveal. I made a clip. Like, why have us do all the talking? Let's just show this clip real quick of the next reveal for ICCC 2024.
Right with you, boss. You sure the computer can hit it? What about that tower? Fire coming in, point 3.
Rogue 3. Copy, Rogue Leader.
Wedge, I've lost my gunner. You'll have to take this shot.
Activate harpoon. Good shot, Jansen. One more pass. Coming around. What? That got him.
Red Leader standing by. Lock S-foils and attack positions.
All right, Wedge, go for the power regulator on the North Tower.
Copy, Gold Leader. I'm already on my way out.
Nice flying, Lando.
That's right, guys. Dennis Lawson.
You literally made the hair stand up on my arms, man.
Yes. Oh, getting all those clips, man. Like Wedge Antilles. Tell me about this. What was it like locking this in?
Dude, it was crazy, man. Because all right, here's the thing. You see that X-wing in front of the picture right there?
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm a super nerd, and I did that to one of my X-Wings. And what it has is it has on the side of it a bunch of
Oh,
TIE fighters. That's literally
yeah,
mine. And then
yeah.
it's got 2 Death Stars and an AT-AT because he is the best pilot in the galaxy ever. He's the only one with 2 Death Star patches, and AT-AT patches, and countless TIE fighters. Wedge Antilles is the king of Road Squadron. And dude, I'm telling you, because see, all right, yeah, man, I'm saying it's Wedge, man. I'm hyped up, like seriously hyped up, dude. And it's just because I don't know, I'm a Star Wars nerd, dude. It's Wedge. It's Wedge.
Have you met him before?
Like you ever read the Rogue Squadron books and stuff? I mean, it's Wedge. I'm fired up. So I'm super excited about him. But yeah, no, he best pilot in the galaxy, man.
Yes, man. I was kind of hoping that you got him because he does do some conventions, but he's not that common. Like he's not everywhere. Yeah. He's not super easy to get. Have you met him before or no?
I have. I think it was at Celebration 15. I think I bought his autograph there.
Nice. Yeah. I see the chat. Wedge. Dennis Lawson. Yeah, this is exciting because he's definitely one on my bucket list that I want to meet. Like it's freaking Wedge, like the OT, like one of the originals that's still here, still doing these shows, thankfully.
Yep.
Screams of excitement at my house right now. Crazy. Skywalker. Yeah. So this. Oh man, I'm getting an autograph. I'm doing a photo. I cannot wait. A buddy of mine met him in Canada earlier this year at one of the conventions there, and he was such a nice guy. Like, oh, this is exciting, man. Super exciting.
I'm fired up for him, man. It's going to be a good time.
It is.
Well, and we're not done, man. We're not done. Lots left.
So roughly how many more announcements do you have left?
Here, I can go look and tell you exactly. You keep talking about something else or check the chat or whatever. Give me a second. Because I'm all done. I definitely know exactly how many.
Billy said he's super nice. Excited to get a plaque signed. Yes. Awesome. Let's see what else they're saying in here. People excited for Billy D.
12 more. Now that's including some Kenner, original Kenner employees that sculpted X-Wings and stuff like that. But still, 12 more guest stars on top of what you see.
Nice.
It's no joke, man.
Yeah, it's not. But man, Michael, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on and this amazing announcement of Wedge. I appreciate that, man.
Thanks so much for having me, man. And thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it.
No, of course. And for you guys watching live on the replay, in the description, the link to the site to buy tickets, ICCC's Instagram, their Facebook. Go check them out. Go follow, go subscribe, get your tickets. We're going to be there. It's going to be fun. Any last words before we end this live?
Not really. If you're active duty or retired military, first responders, stuff like that, scroll to the bottom of the first page. There's a place you can click to request a coupon code to get 25% off your tickets.
Awesome. All right, guys. So appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Michael. I'll see you guys
brother.
at ICCC this year. Bye, guys.